Hey guys, it's Leah. So today I have a super exciting video for you guys, and that is my updated makeup collection for January 2016. So this has obviously been a very requested video, and I finally thought I'd do it for you because I recently hit 50,000 followers on Instagram, which is insane, so thank you so much. I thought I'd do this as a little bit of a treat for that, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I just want to say now, I'm not bragging or anything, makeup is definitely my biggest hobby. I've been collecting for about a year, but I sit here every single night trying out new looks, so I really hope you enjoy this video, and let's get started. So this is where I store the majority of my makeup. It's in my dressing table, and on the top of here I just have over here some brushes, so I keep them in these little Skura pots from IKEA, and I just have all of my eye brushes in here. So I have Eco Tools, Bare Essentials, UBU, I have an eyelash curler, and just lots of little brushes in there. And then I have a moisturiser, which is the Golden Jojoba Daily Moisturiser by Naissance, I think it's pronounced. And then over here I have a foundation, which I never use, it just doesn't fit in my drawer. This is the Collection Naturally Matte Foundation. I don't like this because it's not matte at all. And then I have the second pot over here with all of my big face brushes in. So I have Real Techniques, 17, Benefit, Eco Tools, Bare Essentials, the Orange Tree, and just things like that. So now moving on to where my actual makeup is stored. It's in the drawer of the dressing table, and my little dividers are from the range. They're actually boxes which I just separated and split into 4 sections in my drawer. So first of all, I'm going to show you what's in the main face section. So I have a little sponge which is from Kiko, which I use every day. And then I have kind of foundations. I don't have many of these, but first I have the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream, which gives a really nice light coverage. Then I have the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation, which gives a very nice natural finish and probably has medium coverage. Then I have a primer, which is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This blue one is really greasy and I don't like it. Next, moving on to concealers, I have 3. So I have the 17 Stay Time Concealer, the Rimmel Wake Me Up, and Collection Lasting Perfection. This one is nearly all gone, so I've just been using these 2 recently. Next, moving on to compacts, I have a powder, and this is the Natural Collections powder, which I love. Then I have a Milani Illuminating Face Powder. The packaging on this is really nice. This is in 3 Beauty's Touch, and it looks so pretty, but it doesn't make a massive difference to your cheeks because it's not very pigmented. Then I have a bronzer, which is the Collection Bronze Glow Mosaic Bronzer in the shade 1 Sunkissed. Then I have a highlighter, which is the MUA Undress Your Skin highlighter, which is really pretty. It's very pigmented and gives a really nice highlight. I'm sorry if you can hear the radio, but next I have the Benefit High Beam highlighter, which gives a really nice finish because it's kind of dewy, so it gives that really nice glowy skin finish. Then I have a Maybelline Baby Skin Balm and Blush in the shade 6 Beaming Bronze. I don't like this as a blush or a bronzer, but I do like it as a lip balm. It's really moisturising. And then I just have a little Benefit brush in here. So to the left of that section I have this one. I don't really know how to describe what's in here, so I'll just show you. First of all, I have a little primer eyebrow powder. Then I have a little Clinique Duo, which is in Victorian Pink, which is really pretty. I really like the shimmery shade. Then I have 2 of the Maybelline Colour Tattoos in Pink Gold and Creamy Beige, and a little Technique eyeshadow, or kind of, it's like a loose pigment, and then a little pencil sharpener. Then I have mascara, so I have Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which I absolutely love. I have the Sephora Outrageous Volume, which is just a little one. I have the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express Mascara, which used to be my favourite. And then I have the Collection Super Size, which is okay. It's kind of got the pipe. The same with this one, it's the Maybelline Great Lash. This has a very small one, so it's good for the bottom lashes. Otherwise, I don't really like it. I have the Bare Minerals Lash Domination. The packaging on this is amazing. And the wand is like a spiral, but it's quite clumpy, so I don't use it a lot, and it gets quite messy because of how big the wand is. Then I have a brow mascara, which is the Maybelline Brow Drama, and this is in Dark Blonde. This is a super cool product and I love it. Next I have some liners. So I have the Collection Extreme, which is a felt tip liner. Another felt tip liner that I have is the Soap & Glory Super Cat, which is really easy to use. I have the Rimmel Exaggerate liner in 002 Absolute Brown. And then for pencil liners, I have a Wet n Wild one, which is just in black. A little Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil, which is a really nice blue colour with teal sparkles in it. And then I have a Kiko crayon in the shade 1, which is really good, really creamy and long lasting, and it's in a nude shade. Then I have 2 eyeshadow crayons, which are the Scandalize, and I have 010 Gold Digger and 011 Bluffing. Then I have a lip liner pencil from New Look. I have a Exaggerate Undercover Shadow Primer, which is really nice. It's just a clear eyeshadow primer, so you put this on before your shadow to make it last. And then I have a W7 Chunky Cheeks cream blush in the shade Tokyo, which is a really nice bright pink colour. In the section at the back, I just have my everyday skincare products. So I have a Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water, a Nivea Daily Essentials Double Effect Eye Makeup Remover, a Witch Blemish Stick, a little Clinique moisturiser, and then my Dove deodorant. So before I move on to the main section here, I just have an Urban Decay Naked Flush palette slipped in between the 2 boxes. This is stunning, it's in the shade Naked. And then as you can probably see down the side here, I have some little boxes. So I have a W7 Candy Blush, which is really nice. I have a Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I love. I have the Benefit Dandelion, which I don't use often, and the Benefit Georgia, which is nice, but again, I don't really know where to use it. And then moving on to lip glosses and things like that, I have a Collection White Colour Lip Butter, Collection Cream Puff, which I love, a Tiny Bar Lip Gloss, a little NARS one, MUA. I have a Too Faced Melted Lipstick in the shade Melted Peony. I have a lot of lip glosses from Super Cute Cosmetics because they very kindly sent me them. I have another Too Faced product, which is a Colour Bomb. I have a NYX Butter Gloss, which is really, really nice. A Sephora Lip Ink, some more MUA down here, and an e.l.f. lip stain, and yeah, just lots of lip glosses and things like that right at the back there. So the next part of my makeup collection is stored in the bottom drawer of my wardrobe. So in here I have perfumes, and then next to that I have a massive Kiko eyeshadow palette, which has inside it 4 shades, and this is just a big palette which you fill with your own single eyeshadows. And then over here I have a Naked 3 Urban Decay palette, which is really, really beautiful. I'm sure you've all seen it before, but it looks so nice. I love this palette, it's so good quality. Then I have a W7 In the City palette, which just has 6 matte nude shades, which are all browns. I have my favourite palette, which is the Kat Von D Interstellar palette, which is just stunning. It's got a really nice variety of shades. They're all so pigmented, as you can see. This is seriously the best palette ever. Look, oh my god, I love it so much. Then I have an e.l.f. blush palette, which just looks like this. It's got 4 really pretty shades in it. I love this, it's really, really pigmented. And I got that in a trade, as well as this, which is an e.l.f. Quad in the shade Tantalizing Taupe. This is really nice, and again, very pigmented and creates the perfect look. Then I have a sleek Eye Divine palette in the shade Oh So Special, which I'm not going to get out because it's in the box. But this is about £8 and it's really good quality for a drugstore product. Next I have I don't know how you pronounce that, it's like I don't know. But this, I stole this from my mum ages ago, and it's got a little blush, bronzer, highlighter, and then 3 eyeshadow shades in it. It's quite nice, but I don't really use it. I don't really use any of these palettes now, so there's a Be Enchanted one, which is probably more aimed at like little girls. I have this palette, which is so like chalky and has so much fallout, so don't use that. I have a Primark eyeshadow palette, which I use for playing about with colour because obviously it's very bright, not very natural at all. And then lastly, I have a French Connections palette, which is kind of what got me into eyeshadow. And it's got really pretty colours, but they're not too pigmented. But they are all of my eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow, it's definitely my favourite part of makeup. So I have quite a few, but only 2 that I kind of use the most, which are the Interstellar palettes and the Naked 3. So the final part of my makeup collection is obviously my lipsticks, and they are stored in this organiser on my shelf. So first of all, I have 2 MAC lipsticks, and they are in the shades Lustering and Chatterbox. So this is Chatterbox, it's a really bright pink, and then Lustering is a bit more of a reddy shade. I then have a Bare Minerals Pop of Passion in the shade Pink Passion, which is a really nice pink colour. I have my favourite lipstick, which is Urban Decay Turn On. I keep calling it Stand Up. And this is stunning. It's so pigmented and I absolutely love the packaging. Then I have a Maybelline Colour Sensational matte lipstick in the shade 940. Sorry, it keeps going out of focus, it's just going a little bit crazy. This is a really nice pink colour. Then I have another Maybelline one, which is in Raspberry Sorbet, which is a darker purpley pink colour. I have 3 of the Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks in the shade 40, which is a nude colour. 101, which is a pretty light pinky nude. And then I have 01, which is a kind of classic dark red shade. Then I have 3 MUA lipsticks, which are in Juicy, which is this light colour. Nectar, which is this orange kind of shade. And then Persian Rose, which is the brightest pink you can imagine. At the top back here, I have an Avon Hollywood Collection lipstick, and this is in the shade Show Business, which is a very dark, very kind of red shade. Again, I'm really sorry, it will not focus on my lipsticks. And then I have 2 Max Factor lipsticks up here, which are in the shades Firefly, which I wore in the intro, and then English Rose, which is a really pretty pearly pink. And lastly, right up at the top, I have 3 Calvin Klein lipstick. I have the shade Clear Rose, which is quite a bright pinky colour. This is the shade Venus, which is another kind of classic red, which I love. And the last one that I have is in the shade Rose Rush, which is a dark matte kind of purple shade. So that is the end of my makeup collection. I really hope that you enjoyed watching it, and my collection gave you some ideas on what you could buy or gave you some inspiration. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and once again, thanks for 50,000 followers. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!